Everybody loves a 4-day working week. In Sri Lanka, it will soon become a reality for public sector employees. But there is a catch. Workers must use this time to grow food, basically to contribute towards Sri Lanka's economic rival. How will the government implement this scheme? Will it make any difference to Sri Lanka's food output? Let's find out.
Who doesn't like a 4-day work week? Work until Thursday. Take the next 3 days off. It's a concept that is taking off in the West. Countries like Iceland and the United Kingdom have piloted it. The hope is to keep workers happy, and a happy worker equals a more productive worker. Sri Lanka too is trying out a 4-day work week. The reason? Entirely different. The government is hoping to ease the fuel and food shortage. This rule will only apply for public sector employees, around 1 million of them in Sri Lanka for the next 3 months. They will have a 4-day work week. Extra holiday is not for relaxing though. It's to do a different kind of work. Agriculture. The government wants its employees to start growing food. Also, to cut down fuel consumption. By staying home on Fridays, they are expected to consume less fuel on transit. It's an innovative idea, but critics have multiple doubts. For starters, how do you verify this? How do you check if an employee is growing food or not? Near to impossible. Secondly, how many employees have land to grow food on? Government employees in Sri Lanka do not have the luxury of owning multiple plots of land, which makes growing food impossible. And third, most employees live outside of Colombo. They don't use cars, they use public transport, and those buses and trains will run regardless of their holiday. So loopholes remain in this 4-day work plan. Meanwhile, another issue needs immediate attention. The snaking queues all over Sri Lanka. You must line up for everything nowadays. Food, fuel, rations, sometimes up to 10 hours. And as they say, time is money. Workers are spending most of their valuable time in lines, leaving little time to actually get work done. Take taxi drivers for instance. They spend more than 2 hours to get fuel. Those 2 hours could have been used productively to get a couple of rides.
Because of the current crisis, we have to allocate more time to stand in the queues. I have to get up earlier, finish all my housework and come to wait in line. Sometimes I have to sleep inside the tuk-tuk and go to work from here. We have to balance our daily activities with extra time required for the queue.
Imagine a whole country just queuing up. That's Sri Lanka for you right now. Until the shortages ease up, this problem will persist. Sri Lankans will spend more time in lines than at work. The result? Economic productivity will not rise. So, bridge financing is the immediate need for Sri Lanka. Secure enough money to fix the shortages, to buy enough basic supplies. Only then can the economy return to normal. South Asia Bureau, WION, World is One.